Hello guys, I want to talk about the March for Our Life protest. These protesters consist of parents, teachers, and students, but when asked about an assault weapon, which they want to ban, which in their eyes are AR-15s and AK-47s, no one can tell you what an assault rifle even is. There was one man they interviewed that he said it just doesn't sound safe. And another one said no one needs a gun with a 30-round magazine. And then they went, well, okay, what about a 15-round magazine? They went, well, that's fine. And if it looked like an AR-15? Well, no. Well, why not? Because it's a military-style rifle. It looks like a military-style rifle. Maybe that's where they're confused. Because it's just a semi-automatic. That's what it is, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's no different than a Ruger 1022 with a 10-round magazine, or a 25-round magazine for that matter. So I'm confused. I don't know what the problem is here. I think the problem is they're extremely misinformed. And I think another problem in this country is the left using fear in people's raw human emotions to push their agenda forward in order to get what they want. And anybody that does that is a person that is truly evil, and you best watch out for them. Anyone that is willing to use human emotion in order to get what they want is manipulative and evil. They are not to be trusted. And these left-wingers have literally brainwashed and scared these people so bad that they hear the word assault rifle and they flare up, even though they don't technically know what one is. But it should be banned. But even though they don't know what it is. Another thing I want to talk about is Parkland, Florida. The guy's name was Cruz. That was his last name. And they knew about him. The FBI knew about him. Yet they ignored it. I'm not sure why they ignored it. Because there was 47 calls to his residence and a Facebook page by Cruz that said, clear as day, that he wanted to be a professional school shooter, which is a problem. And then he went and did this act, and then 17 people ended up dead. And I hope they kill Cruz, because he doesn't deserve to live. Not if he's going to kill 17 people like that. You have to stop blaming the tool and start looking at the individual. An old wise man once told me that if you are building something with a hammer and nails, it could be a house, a barn, a shed, an ark, it doesn't matter. Build whatever you want, man. But if you strike your finger with that hammer, I'm tired, guys, so if I sound a little funny, forgive me. That do not get mad at the hammer, but be mad at yourself for allowing yourself to be able for your finger to get in the way of the hammer's head. It is no different than a gun. A gun is nothing more and nothing less than a tool. No different than a hammer. A gun cannot grow legs and go around shooting. No more than a hammer can pick itself up and smash your finger. Or pick itself up and start breaking all your fine china. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. Cars cannot start themselves and drive around intoxicated. It doesn't happen. it does not work like that. Saying guns kill people is like saying that cars are to be held responsible for when you tease somebody for not paying attention. Or spoons and forks are responsible for getting people fat. Or stairs throw you down them. When in reality, you're not paying attention, you're going too fast, maybe you're in a hurry, and you trip and you fall down the stairs. That's what's really going on. They are more worried about the tool being used in these terrific, terrible crimes. Not terrific, horrific, terrible crimes. Than focusing on the person that is the root of the problem. About a week and a half ago, there was another incident like this. The guy showed up, shot 2 people, and this guy used to be on the SWAT team. He was a school SRO. And he shot this school shooter, which during Parkland, Florida, there was also an armed SRO outside of the building while that shooting was going on. And he was too scared to go in there and risk his life to save others. That is his job. It is part of his job. And if he cannot stomach the idea that he might have to die in order to protect others, then he should not be a school officer like that. Because if something goes down, you have to step in and stop it. Because that's your job. Those cops outside are no exception. And they showed up in 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. They should have ran in there and took care of the problem. They're law enforcement officers. Serve and protect, that's their job. And they failed. They were cowards, and they should be fired. Or whoever told them, whatever they were told, those people should be investigated, those people should be questioned, and those people should be fired. I am going to talk in my next video about the whole 21 to buy a gun issue. But until then, have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful night. That's all I have, guys. Have a good freaking day tomorrow.